Audiolab's M-DAC has been one of our favourite pound-for-pound DACs for some time now, ever since it was first released some 5 years ago. That's a tough act to follow, but the M-DAC Plus is here to give it a good go, sitting just above it in price and indeed in ability. The Plus in its name certainly makes sense from a design perspective. The M-DAC Plus is a much bigger unit than the original M-DAC, the same width but almost double the height. It's probably still just about viable for the role of a desktop DAC, but it's certainly pushing the boundaries for all but the clearest of desks. Aside from the additional bulk, the M-DAC Plus doesn't stray too far from the excellent build quality and finish of the original M-DAC. There are a few differences to the front panel though, which looks cleaner and simpler. The OLED display has been moved to the middle, and fiddly buttons have been done away with in place of volume and input knobs. There's still a 6.3mm headphone jack on the front, as well as a smaller power button. The remote is smaller too, with a better button layout making it much easier to use. The Plus moniker keeps on giving in the spec list. The dual coaxial and optical inputs can still handle up to 24-bit 192 high-res music files, but the USB Type-B socket can support files as hefty as 32-bit 384 kHz, and it can handle up to DSD 256 too. There's also the new addition of a USB Type-A connection for iPhones and iPads, and an AES EBU balanced digital input for studio applications. Outputs include stereo RCA, a pair of XLRs, and one each of coaxial and optical digital. The original M-DAC was a tweaker's paradise, with no fewer than 7 filter settings available, each making a subtle but definite adjustment to the sound. Here you'll get 11, the extra 4 working their magic on DSD files. No matter the genre or source, we still favour the optimal transient XD option for the best balance between timing, organisation and attack. You might also like to try the minimum phase setting though, one we didn't enjoy quite as much on its sibling, for a smaller, tighter-knit presentation with a touch more dynamism. For all the fiddling Audiolab has done here, one part that remains happily unchanged is the DAC chipset itself, namely the well-regarded ESS Sabre 32 9018, and that certainly proves to be a good move when it comes to performance. The first thing that strikes us here is the M-DAC Plus's wide and believable soundstage, even more so than the already very capable M-DAC. The space on offer is nothing short of outstanding. Even the densest, busiest recordings are laid out openly with superb focus and detail. It's an overtly neat and tidy listen too, and so precise in its staging that few comparably priced DACs can match. Timing is good, tightly managing rhythms, while fine detail is plucked from even the sparsest of recordings without any hesitation. All of this is the case whether you feed it a file from iTunes or one from your high-res music collection. Of course, the more information you feed it, the more it'll hand over, but it combines authority and musicality in a way that demands further listening no matter what you're listening to. Nothing's perfect though, and the M-DAC Plus is no exception. For all of its powers of organisation, rhythmic assurance and unflustered attention to detail, we would like just a touch more drive and attack when recordings really demand it. Ultimately though, that's nitpicking. The Audiolab M-DAC Plus gets an awful lot right, so much in fact that it comfortably justifies the plus in its name and makes a strong addition to the M-DAC family. The M-DAC continues to be excellent value at £600, but if you want a step up in sound quality from a DAC that can fit into your system or on your desktop, the £800 M-DAC Plus is well worth an audition. If you want to read the full M-DAC Plus review, head over to whathifi.com, and if you've liked this video, do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe. If you want to get in contact, you can get us on all of the social media channels. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or add us on Google+.